what you have put in. So, and at the end of the day, it's about the benefits, of course, and of course having that cover in case of any emergency, because nobody knows what is going to happen. Nobody can predict what is eventualities. So in the face of eventualities, what are you going to do? So every time on this program, we try to bring you a light or shed light on some of those things that you could explore to help you navigate better if there are any emergencies at all. And somehow I think last week we got to know that it's not just about the emergencies. Even the process of cultivation, you also have certain things that you need to put in place, and also you could get a cover from the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation. And again, today they are here again to talk to us about how you can stand to benefit, yes, big benefits from the corporation when you become a registered when you register with NAIC, yes, when it has to do with insurance, to insure your farm, to insure whatever it is, your agricultural venture, so to say. So all of that right here, we will be talking about it right now on the agropreneur segment. Like I said, we sincerely apologize for starting behind schedule, but I would always say that it's better late than never. So keep it locked right here on Eagles 102.3 FM, as I will be unveiling our guest when we return from this breather.
Attention, all farmers, agropreneurs, and future agricultural champions. Are you ready to take your farming to the next level? Join the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation as we bring insight, tips, and expert advice on the agropreneur. Tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja every Wednesday by 11 a.m. and discover how you can safeguard your farm and maximize your field. This is brought to you by the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, dependable partners in time of loss.
The show with an extra little spice? Crack your ribs and banter till you tire. Oh,
I can tell you got big energy.
The Midday Extra is a mix of fun, entertainment, and sick jokes.
Are you ready for this?
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a feeling.
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Alrighty, thank you so much for staying tuned to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience that you can always and most definitely count on. And this is officially welcoming you to this moment where we get to bring you insights on what it is like to have, get benefits from your agricultural venture. And beginning with the fact that when you insure your agricultural venture, you are likely to even gain more benefits. And to talk about this more elaborately, I have here with me some experts from the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation that will be talking about the NAIC insurance cover and how you stand to benefit when you tap into this offer, yes, into this offerings that they have for you right here. So we shall be looking at the benefits of NAIC insurance cover for agropreneurs, and I have here with me Major Ma Ayuba, the Assistant Manager Business Development, and I also have here with me by my right Mr. Tola Ogunubi. He is the Assistant Manager Corporate Affairs of NAIC, yes, the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation. Thank you so much for joining us on the program this morning, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
And then somehow they are trying to be very modest. This one is telling me that this one is his boss, and I'm telling them it's a collaboration. So it's not a matter of whether this one is a boss or not. But anyway, thank you so much. I see the synergy, and I hope that we have an amazing show ahead. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
All right. So now the first thing I would always do is to ask, what exactly is NAIC? Yes, for the average person that is listening to you that may not have an idea of what we are talking about, or even the institution as it stands, could you just tell us what the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation is about?
NAIC. The acronym NAIC stands Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation.
Okay.
It is an agency which has been established by the Act of Parliament 1987 to grant succor to farmers in the event of loss.
Okay.
Yes. And in NAIC, we give several benefits as an insurance cover to agropreneurs.
Okay.
Yeah, and not only agropreneurs, all farmers. We give agricultural insurance to all farmers that are intended.
So even those that are not doing it for profit making, just basically for feeding or food.
Exactly.
So okay, not just
we
the
grant, we give cover for small and also large scale farmers.
Okay.
From 0.5 to million hectares.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. Okay, now the fact that we are looking at the benefits of the NAIC insurance cover, could you just give us an idea of what the NAIC insurance cover is about? What is NAIC insurance cover?
NAIC insurance cover is it is a cover given to farmers.
Okay.
In the event of loss due to natural disasters.
Okay.
Like flood. Like flood, droughts, storm, and disease infestations.
Okay.
On the farm.
Even fire outbreak?
Fire outbreaks, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So now, could you just give us an idea, Mr. Ogunubi, an idea into what some of these covers are? What if a farmer is going to have options to choose from? What are those covers that they can actually choose from? What are the plans available?
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go by laying a background as to what a farmer is expected to do, or what the farmer wants to do.
Okay.
To start with, agriculture, as we all know now, has gone beyond just you tilling of the land and wanting to feed yourself for sustainability. I mean, talking of a peasant farmer now. Looking at it from the agropreneur angle, you graduating it to what you call agric business now.
Okay.
So it's no longer agriculture as such, but now agric business. You're doing it into making profit from it at the end of the day. Yes, you're trying to like commercialize it, and in doing so, you must have invested a lot of money into it. You must have invested your time, you must have invested your resources, you must have invested so many things to make sure that it comes out fine. And having done all of this, you've played your own part, and something else happens. I mean, you had your projection, and along the line you've done everything you needed to do, and along the line something else happened. You have maybe low yield on your farm, you had flooding of your farm, you have I mean, everyone is talking about climate change now, which is now affecting the poor yields that people are having. That is where we come in as an insurance company to ensure that as far as all of your agricultural needs is concerned, to ensure that it comes out plain. That is the place of the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation.
Okay.
To start with, we have what we call extension services. You want to go into agriculture, we will come, give you some background, advise you.
Okay.
And by the way, this is free. I mean, at no extra cost to the corporation. We'll advise you on how to go, the number, how to till your land, the number of pesticides, fertilizer to apply, and everything on the farm.
Okay.
I hope you're with me.
Yes.
So we do all of these things to ensure that at the end of the day, you come out better. Your expectations are met. But doing all of these things, at the end of the day, something else happens.
Yes, an eventuality.
That is where we now come in and say, okay, you've invested so much money. Let's now compensate you to plug you back to business, to ensure that you go back to this business. A lot of things are happening in the country today that you look at it, the agitations going on is as a result of the high level of food insecurity in the country. If people are okay, if they have access to food, to good food, I believe to a certain extent, the agitations going on in the country
Will be minimal.
You go out there now, cost of beans, a tuber of yam, a module of a rice, pretty unaffordable to so many people. But if they are looking at it from the business angle, as an agropreneur now, picking up an insurance policy with the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, you will have less of all of the inherent risk in doing your business.
Okay.
And by the way, we do it across the full value chain of insurance. We're talking of from the farm to the table. And going from the farm to the table, like I said earlier, we will have advised you on how to till your land, how to apply all of your pesticides, herbicides, preparation of the harvest, and from the harvest, talking of the storage, from the storage, talking of the processing, from the processing, talking of the marketing, up to the table in our different homes. There is a place of insurance, and good a thing we cut across this full value chain of insurance. So what we are basically saying is people should look at it from the business angle, and once you're going into agricultural business, there is a need for you to integrate an insurance cover on it to ensure that everything comes out better.
All right, there is a need for you to ensure you have a cover so that everything comes out fine, and that is why NAIC is saying that you should come insure your agricultural venture. You shouldn't just look at it from the scale of, oh, let me do farming. What if something happens after you've cultivated your land, and then maybe there's a fire outbreak, or maybe there's flooding, and at the end of the day you lose it and there is nowhere to recourse to? And now that brings me to this point, because I know that in whatever we do there are processes. You don't just jump as a farmer and then you begin to go say you want to cover. What are some of those processes that are daring for farmers who would want to explore the NAIC insurance cover? What would they do, or how would they go about it to access some of these covers?
The first process, if you want an insurance cover, is approach intimate our office or our offices, because we have offices across the 6 geopolitical zones and the 36 states of the Federation. We have our offices. So if you want to have a cover, it's for you, the intended farmer or the agropreneur, to intimate our office and get what we call a proposal form. Yes, it's on the proposal form. You will give you a proposal form, you fill it. It is on the proposal form that will give us an insight of the magnitude of your farm or the size of your farm. And it's based on that, you're going to charge you to pay what you call a premium. The premium is the cost of the insurance. The cost of insurance is called premium, and the premium is charged as a percentage, that is 2% of the value of the investment. Yes, agricultural insurance is NAIC. There are some organizations that give agricultural insurance, but NAIC it offers a subsidized form of agriculture. Yes, so that's why we pay a farmer or agropreneur pays 2% only of the value.
Wow, just 2%.
Just 2%.
So no matter the cost.
No matter the cost.
You are only going to foot the bills for 2%.
2%.
And then NAIC is going to take the burden, the rest of it.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. So when you talk about our premium, when we talk about premium, premium isn't just anything, because people believe that when you say it's premium, it means that it's of high quality, and people say that the most quality things do not come very cheap. So when you say it's premium and you still say it's just 2%, then, well, it's incredible. That's just all I have to say.
Let me come again. The reason why NAIC charges 2% is because NAIC is the federal government insurance organization. And now federal government is shielding.
It's taking the burden.
It's taking 37.5%. State government is taking 12.5%,
Okay.
while the farmer takes 12.5%.
Oh, so now it's clearer because as much as you're getting premium, the government has subsidized it for you. So you are getting premium even at a very low rate on your part, just 2%.
Just 2%.
Perfectly said.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what you're waiting for you to jump on board and tap into this, because the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation is calling on you to do the needful as a farmer, whether on the small scale or even on the large scale. Very important as an agripreneur. What are you doing to ensure that in case of an eventuality, you are going to be on the safe side? It's very important that we ask this question as we listen to these experts talk about the agricultural insurance today. Now, I know that you mentioned a bit about the benefits, but could you be more detailed about what farmers stand to gain? If you could just list some of those benefits that farmers stand to gain when they invest or when they turn their attention to what NAIC has got to offer with its insurance cover.
All right, thank you. Like my senior colleague said, there is no way you pick up an insurance policy, especially with the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, that you don't stand to benefit a lot.
Okay.
Like he said, it's subsidized, meaning part of the government intervention in the agricultural sector is the provision of a subsidized premium to be paid by by farmers.
Okay.
Hence, I mean, that's one of the benefits in picking it up with a government-owned agency,
Okay.
like the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation. I beg your pardon. Okay, and at the same time, the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation is full of professionals,
Okay.
experts in all of the fields. The Nigerian Veterinary Association recently looked at what we are doing as a corporation,
Okay.
and said, oh, this being a government-owned agency, that there is the need for them to support us, meaning it's not only as far as your cash crops is concerned. We're looking at the livestock,
Yeah, the livestock.
equally. Are you getting it?
Yes.
And as such, the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation is the only agricultural company in Nigeria today that has the highest number of veterinaries in our
In your cadre.
in our industry,
Yeah.
in the sector of the economy, as the case may be. And at the same time, the Nigerian picking up an insurance corporation policy with the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, we are present in the 36 states of the federation. So meaning there is no nook and cranny of this country that we've not been to or that we can't go to. Even in highly remote places, and to some extent some places that are not so secured in terms of the security, we are still there, though what we are doing there might be minimal, but this is just to establish that we are available anywhere. We have our regional offices, we have a head office here in Abuja, that everything is centralized on, where we look at what is happening in all of these places. And for us as a corporation, more so a government-owned insurance, agricultural insurance company, we are not limiting ourselves to just the agric business itself.
Okay.
We have what you call another license to look at general business. I'll give you an instance.
Okay.
You've planted. There is a need for you to move your farm produce, harvested farm produce, into probably your warehouse. Are you getting it?
Yes.
And in doing so, you have your vehicle breaking down, or there is a kind of how do I put it now? Basically, we are saying we have what you call a GIT,
Okay.
goods in transit insurance policy.
Okay.
Goods in transit insurance policy. So that's takes care of what you have from your farm gate, from your farm to wherever you're taking it to. And you're taking it to wherever you're taking it. This time around, say your warehouse for storage purposes or for onward transmission to another place. The place is gutted by fire. What happens? We are there to still protect. That's no longer agricultural insurance now. That falls under what you call general business. So we are looking at the safekeep of this farm produce in your warehouse. And at the same time, you're looking at it that you want to process. We are an active player in the field. Basically, what we are saying is, across the full value chain, the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation is a professional when it comes to all of your inherent agricultural needs and risk. You get an inherent agricultural risk. And at the same time, we pride ourselves as the only, as the biggest insurance corporation in Nigeria. There's a need. I mean, if we wink in the dark, no one will see us. So thank you for an opportunity like this to blow our trumpet. And there is no way we will not keep blowing it. There is no way we will not keep blowing this. So basically, what we're saying is people should look at it. And come to the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation. We will meet up. We will do what you will want in terms of tailor-made policy. So meaning it's not that it's just one straight jacket policy. We will look at your needs, tailor it towards having your own expectation met. There is no way you come to us that you won't smile. And at the same time, we pride ourselves in prompt claim settlements. At the same time, there is no way you see. Let me tell you something. There are certain things you can't avoid. There are certain things that you can't prevent. Talking of the flooding of your farmland now, are you getting?
Yes.
In insurance, that's called fundamental risk. Fundamental. You couldn't have prevented the farmland from being. But what if it happens? What do?
You just have to be ready.
That is the place of insurance to ensure that you smile at the end of the day.
No matter the eventualities, if you request to NAIC, you have a reason to smile because somehow they are going to pull you back to prosperity. Right now, I'm on your website. I'm seeing everything you're doing. The fact that you're carrying everyone along, and you've also said that you are giving a subsidized agricultural insurance to all farmers, and there is an accelerated process in settling claims. And also the fact that you want to see the farmers smile because that is your core value. So now, if any farmer would want to reach out to you, what are the means? What are the ways that they can reach out to you? How do they go about it and everything? How do they reach out to you, or to even report a claim?
In reporting a claim, if an event happens in farmer's farm, the farmer can report us even on call. Yes, phone call. A phone call reporting is acceptable in NAIC. And after a phone call, a farmer could give a written report afterward. We accept a written report within 48 hours. And by doing so, a farmer will submit a photograph, of
whatever it is.
If there are poultry mortality pictures, if there are a flood, a farm of the incident, of the flood incidents. That is a picture of the incidents. That's all we needed before to process a claim.
Thank you.
And again. I would like to chip in.
Please go ahead.
At the benefits,
even though our time is fast spent.
The benefits of agri insurance to an entrepreneur. You know, the basic benefit is financial. There's a financial protection. Yes, whatever you invested in the farm is protected if your farm is insured. And if your farm is protected, you have a very stable income. Yes, and with stable income, a farmer can reinvest in new businesses. Yes. because your financial is protected. You have a stable income. What comes now is for you to diversify. And once you diversify again, because if you diversify business, you have it there, you know what? You have a peace of mind. Yes. Yeah, that is it. Yes.
Okay.
And having peace of mind, if you have a peace of mind, this will give you an insight to what? To maybe buy new equipment again. Buy new equipment. Yes. And by doing so, our certificate alone can give you access to credit.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyway, the last time I had some persons from NAIC, I think they spoke all about the goodness, and they said the only thing that NAIC cannot do is long life. And I told him, I was telling him that if you have peace of mind, it's equal to long life, because it's like it's eternity, because people just need to be happy for them to live longer. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you for coming here once again to talk to us, representatives from the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance, talking about Major Ayuba, the Assistant Manager Business Development, and also Mr. Tola Ogunubi. He is the Assistant Manager Corporate Affairs, NAIC. Thank you so much for coming, and we hope that we are going to have you here always to talk to our farmers and to also let Nigerians know why insurance is very important, especially when it comes to agricultural venture. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
All right, thank you. All right, dear listener, there you have it. This is where we get to draw the curtains on this episode of Agropreneur. But not to worry, we'll always bring you a bad moment right here when you listen to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. You know what they say. It is important that you are prepared, because when you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. And in your planning, ensure to involve the Nigerian Agricultural Insurance Corporation, so that you will smile even when there is an eventuality. Enjoy the rest of the moments right here on radio.
Attention, all farmers, agropreneurs, and future agricultural champions.